The girl hadn't eaten for 3 days. Suddenly, she spotted a carriage in front of her, entirely made of gold. Without hesitation, she pulled out her dagger. But before she could act, she heard footsteps behind her. In a panic, she dove into the mysterious carriage. Inside, she found a high-ranking official sitting there. Just then, a masked man entered the carriage. The two began plotting to poison the emperor. Terrified, the girl didn't dare make a sound. Eventually, the carriage brought her into the palace. Dizzy from hunger, she stumbled into the imperial kitchen. There, a feast of delicacies awaited. Even the tableware was made of gold and silver. She stuffed her face with food, while quickly packing the gold utensils. Suddenly, a man dressed as a palace guard walked in. Without saying a word, he began snatching pastries. That infuriated her. She rushed forward to fight him for the food, only to realize he was someone she knew. So the two sat down and happily shared the snacks. The girl learned that the man was a royal guard, serving directly under the emperor. She immediately told him about the plot to poison the emperor on the carriage. At the same time, she discovered something strange about the pastries. They contained two kinds of spices. Eaten separately, they were harmless, but combined over time, they could damage a person's mind. The man was shocked. He had been eating those pastries regularly. The girl quickly grabbed his wrist to check his pulse. Sure enough, he was already slowly being poisoned. She assumed he had been taste testing for the emperor, and had been poisoned because of it. What she didn't know was that this man was the emperor himself. He claimed the emperor had long suspected foul play, but didn't trust the imperial doctors, so he was sent to gather food samples, and that's when he ran into her. And as it happened, the girl knew how to make an antidote. She agreed to help, and asked for 10 taels of gold in return. To her surprise, he handed her a priceless jade ring instead. The girl was stunned. She couldn't help but ask, "Aren't you afraid I'm tricking you?" He looked at her and said, "You're capable, and anyone with true skill, I trust." The two ended up talking all night. As fate would have it, they shared the same birthday, so they became sworn siblings, not wanting to lie anymore. The girl confessed the antidote only cost 10 copper coins. She also returned the jade ring, but he placed the ring right back on her finger.
Can't you see the